think there's three that stand out for me. I guess one is the economic headwinds. There's just an uncertainty out there for many people. We've had quite a few candidates go through our process and say they love us, they're ready to go forward, but the timing's just not right. And we quickly interpret that to be just them not feeling easy about entering into a business at this time. We hope that climate improves. On a more positive side, the use of AI has become extremely relevant for us. In fact, we just promoted a lady out of franchise development to become our AI champion. So we have begun utilizing AI in many capacities, not just in franchise development, but internally at our headquarters level, as well as through our franchise member group. So we're real excited about what that's bringing because it's changing daily.
Using online tools is more and more important. We've been spending a lot of our lead gen in places like Facebook and Instagram, which is where the 40, 50-year-olds still hang out, and they're the ones that buy franchises. Sorry, TikTok. Maybe someday. But no, I think digital leads, obviously, validation, referrals, and all those things from existing franchisees. We think it's really important to have a mix of existing and new franchisees. But I do think the world's changing with AI. I can't say we've jumped in and leveraged it all yet, but we're starting to understand that there's a lot of things that will change, and we need to be thinking about it as we go forward.
I think the biggest trend is multi-unit franchisees continuing to be more interested in growing, and then more private equity groups coming in, being a part of it. And so that's been it's been great for us and many brands. At the same time, very different. At least in the past, we grew as a brand, friends and family, I'll call it, and referrals, and everybody knew everyone. And then over the last couple of years, we've gotten in quite a few multi-unit franchisees, but also a few private equity groups. And so really just having that balance of really what got you here over the last 35 years is growing with smaller franchisees, and then what will help continue to leverage that, but what will take you into the future has to be just a good blend of both.
Oh gosh, it's enhancing it. I would say that our candidates get an immediate response as soon as they send in their short form applications. They're already getting a response from our team, and that's through just how we've got the system set up with AI on a Calendly invite with one of my teams that is designated to for next steps. Once we go through that process, everything's electronic, sent out of our CRM. So the days of old of, using email as the vehicle to get everything out are gone. And so utilizing the CRM to its full functionality, and then how it can set up the replies quicker. So on that Saturday, someone's going to get a response. That Sunday when they're inquiring, they're going to get a response, and they'll have those meetings set up the prior week.
I think when it comes to franchise sales, everybody's talking about AI. It is beneficial for us, but it's also a headache for most because it's new. We're learning it, but everybody's integrating it. I don't think if you don't jump on it now, you're going to be behind the eight ball a lot. A lot of the CRM systems are integrating AI for text messaging to follow up with franchise sales. You're going to inundate it with leads all the time, and you want to be the first to respond to them. So technology is a big factor. It's weird. I think the last year and a half, or last year, this has really taken off. You would ask the same question 2 years ago. It wouldn't have been relevant, I don't think. So lead generation, AI is a big thing.
It's definitely added to it in a good way. So from the day the lead comes in to our AI technology, when we reach out to them and get them engaged to have that first meeting with our directors of franchising, that's a big piece of the technology. Also, just keeping relevant and up-to-date news in front of our candidates through a technology and that re-engagement of candidates that may not be actively in the pipeline.
There's a lot of different CRM options out there now that are a lot more cost-effective than the big dogs out there like Salesforce or something like that. So you can be a little bit more nimble and focus your money on, maybe it's generating leads or marketing, that sort of thing. And then speaking of marketing, there's so many innovative solutions out there right now to be able to optimize whatever it may be, social media or digital profiles on the internet, SEO, those sorts of things. It's a lot more effective than it used to be.